Hello students, welcome to Marine Engineering Tutorials. I am Atul Kumar Gupta and back with a new tutorial. We are presently studying marine boilers. Today we have 33rd lecture and the topic is care and maintenance of boilers. For safe and reliable operation of boiler, its regular care and maintenance is most essential. Motor vessels are equipped with auxiliary boilers which are usually operated when the ship is within port limits for relatively short period in comparison to main boilers on steamships. Exhaust gas boiler is used during the sea passage which provides opportunity to carry out routine maintenance on the auxiliary boilers. Maintenance of exhaust gas boiler is carried out when the ship is in port. Boiler care and maintenance is discussed through following slides. Daily routines. Following routines are carried out on daily basis. Inspection of instrumentation and control. Instrumentation such as pressure gauges, level indicators, thermometers, selenometer, etc., and controls for water level, combustion, superheated steam temperature, and fuel oil viscosity, etc., are checked for proper functioning. Verification of boiler parameters. Main, auxiliary, and heating steam pressure, water level in boiler, hot well and condenser, temperature of superheated steam, feed water, combustion air, and fuel oil are verified for correctness. Inspection of auxiliary machinery. Operation of auxiliary machinery such as feed pump, fuel oil pump, forced draft fan, condensate pump, condenser cooling pump, and fuel oil transfer pump, etc., are checked for correct operation. Checking for leakage and their repair. Thorough inspection of steam plant is carried out to check for any leakage. Minor leakages observed may be rectified if possible during operation. Otherwise, these are attended when the plant can be stopped, preferably when the ship is at anchorage. Blowing through gauge glasses. Boiler gauge glasses are blown through to ensure their correct operation. Carrying out partial blowdown. Precipitated salts are removed and dissolved salts are reduced by dilution through partial blowdown every day. Boiler and feed water testing and treatment. Boiler water testing is carried out with adequate gap after partial blowdown to check the quality, and treatment is carried out as required. Feed water is also tested to maintain desired alkalinity. Blowing soot from heat transfer surfaces. Soot blowers, if equipped, are operated to remove the soot deposited on heat transfer surfaces. Draining water from fuel oil tanks. Fuel oil settling, service and bunker tanks are drained of water settled during the period. Monthly routines. Ships usually complete a voyage nearly every month. Following routines are carried out on monthly basis. Cleaning of fuel oil filter. Fuel oil filter in the transfer and service system should be cleaned before the ship's arrival in port. Burner overhaul. Both the pilot and main burners are overhauled before the ship's arrival in port. Spare burner should also be kept ready for immediate use. Inspection of furnace refractory. Refractory in the water tube boiler furnace should be examined during the monthly inspection for any cracks or damage and build up as necessary. Verification of alarms and trips. Boilers on modern ships are operated automatically. For their safe and reliable operation, alarms for low and high steam pressure, low and high water level, low and high steam temperature, low pressure of feed water and oil supply pump, low temperature of feed water or fuel oil, and low or high exhaust gas temperature should be verified. Similarly, low and high water level trip, frame failure trip, and high steam pressure trip should also be tested every month. Operation of emergency stop must also be tested. Inspection of combustion monitoring device. Large boilers are equipped with combustion monitoring device such as oxygen or CO2 analyzer or Engelmann scale, which should be calibrated to show correct reading. Changeover to standby machinery. An extra set of auxiliary machinery is provided on ship for the continuous operation of boiler. To ensure their reliability, they should be changed over every month. Quarterly routines. Following routines should be carried out on quarterly basis. Test safety valve is in gear. Manual operation of boiler safety valve should be checked to relieve the internal pressure which is meant for use in emergency. Lubrication or greasing of boiler sliding feet, valve spindles and pump or motor bearings. To provide the expansion of horizontal boilers, sliding feet should be lubricated. Supporting stays of the tank type boilers are also lubricated for allowing vertical expansion. Spindles of boiler mountings should be lubricated with high temperature grease such as molybdenum disulfide or copper slip. Pump and motor bearing should be lubricated with oil or grease as necessary. Inspection of igniter, photocell, electric motors and starter panel routines. Igniter electrodes are cleaned and their gap adjusted to provide steady spark. Photocells used for monitoring burner flames are cleaned and burner shutdown is verified by simulation. Insulation resistance of electric motors are measured and improved by varnishing and baking when required. Contacts of electric motors in the starter panel are polished and tightness of their connections are checked in starter panel and on motor terminal box. Emergency operation of boiler. To familiarize the engineers, boiler is operated on emergency mode, which is used when automation fails. Biannual routines. Following routines should be carried out every 6 months. Cleaning of heat transfer surfaces and removal of soot. Heat transfer surfaces of generating tubes, water valves, screen tubes, superheater tubes, economizer and air heater tubes of large boilers on steamships should be cleaned every 6 months to improve heat transfer and prevent the risk of fire. Heat transfer surfaces of auxiliary boiler on motor ships do not require so frequent cleaning as the operating hours are very limited, and this job can be carried out during boiler survey. If the exhaust gas passage is blocked and results in furnace backfire, cleaning and soot removal is immediately required. Cleaning of pressure part and its inspection. Pressure part of the large boilers are cleaned with distilled water using high pressure jet and inspection carried out to confirm correct water treatment and prevent corrosion. Similarly, for auxiliary boiler on motor ships, it is not necessary unless boiler is contaminated with seawater or oil. This routine is usually carried out during boiler survey. Inspection and renewal of towel filter in gasket tank. Oil absorption filter in the hot well is inspected every 6 months and renewed when necessary. Inspection of flexible coupling between pump, forced draught fan and motor. Coupling ring or bolts of flexible coupling between the motor and the machinery is inspected for wear and replaced when required. Annual, biennial and drydock routines. Following routines are carried out either every year or once in 2 years. Inspection of ignition pump. Ignition pump should be inspected once a year, especially to clean suction filter inside the pump. Inspection of fuel oil transfer and supply pump. Fuel oil pumps are usually inspected to check the clearance of bushes or bearings, which can result in the wear of gear teeth and casing. Survey of boiler. New boilers up to 8 years of age should be surveyed every 2 years and thereafter every year. Maximum extension of 2.5 years can be given for water tube boilers. Boiler pressure part is inspected internally for pitting and corrosion, and hydrostatic testing may additionally be required when wastage is excessive. Heat transfer tubes including water valves, generating, screen, superheater, economizer, reheater and air heater are inspected externally for corrosion and wastage. All boiler mountings including safety valve, steam stop valve, feed and check valves, blowdown valves, air vent, sampling valve, etc. are inspected internally. After closing up the boiler, steam is raised and safety valves are set at correct opening pressure. Operation of other safety devices and automation is confirmed before completing the survey. Inspection of steam traps and heating coils. Steam traps are used to extract the latent heat of vaporization in steam and are equipped after the heater or heating coil. It should be checked for free operation. Heating coil, if found leaking during service, should be blanked off immediately. The leaking coil should be repaired in the drydock and pressure tested before subsequent use. Boiler panel maintenance. Complete boiler panel maintenance can be undertaken during drydock when the boiler panel is off. Components can be checked for correct functionality and their connections checked for tightness. Five-yearly routines. Ship's critical equipment are surveyed every 5 years under continuous machinery survey. These are harmonized with drydock survey. Survey of fuel oil pump with motor. Fuel oil transfer, service pumps with motor are overhauled and surveyed. Survey of feed water pump with motor. Similarly, feed water pumps with motors are overhauled and surveyed. Dynamic balancing of forced draft fan and motor. Large size forced draft fans and motors operating at high speed should be dynamically balanced every 5 years or when their vibrations increase in order to prevent their premature failure due to excessive vibration. Survey of fuel oil storage and settling tanks. Fuel oil storage and settling tanks are inspected internally to check their strength and condition of connections for filling, outlet, overflow, vent and drain. Heating coils, level measuring devices including floats for automation and alarms are also tested for correct operation. Inspection or maintenance of and setting of control system. Servicing of automatic control system should be carried out by authorized service provider every 5 years or earlier as required, and correct operation should be tried out at various boiler loads. This completes the study of care and maintenance of boilers. This book is written by me and covers all the topics as per Indian Maritime University syllabus. It is also recommended by Indian Maritime University as a reference book. It clarifies the concepts with simple illustrations. This book also provides answers to all the questions which have appeared in the examination conducted by Indian Maritime University. This book can help the students in preparing for the exams and also to work on the ship boiler safely. Hope you have liked the lecture. You can write your feedback in the comment box. If you have liked the tutorial, you may share it with your friends. You may subscribe to the channel for getting notification about the new tutorials. I will be back with a new lecture shortly. Thanks for watching till the end.